Hello, singers and musicians. A handful of you said that you wanted me to do a video on how to secure National Anthem gigs, so here I am. My name is Sochi. I am a singer based out of Northern Nevada. I have sang the National Anthem dozens upon dozens of times, and most recently sang for the NHL with the San Jose Sharks, and I'm currently in the works of singing for another major professional sports team. I'm not going to talk so much about it because it's not in the books yet, but regardless, if you have a couple National Anthem gigs under your belt or you've never sang the National Anthem before, I think that you could take something away from this video. So let's get started. Number one, and this is a given, you need to be able to sing or play the National Anthem comfortably and confidently, okay? Don't get too hung up on this. It's going to come with experience. Number two, I need you to record yourself performing the National Anthem. If you've never done it before, that's okay. Record yourself in your home or in your bedroom, somewhere, as long as you have a clear background, like this. This is my closet. Something that's non-distracting. Make sure that you look presentable. You look the part. You look like someone that wants to get hired. And record yourself. You're going to use this recording. You're going to post it on either YouTube or Vimeo. Okay, because this is going to be your audition for these events, for these sporting teams, to see what you bring to the table. Number three, this is the fun part. You are going to find local events to perform the National Anthem at. And don't just limit yourself to sporting events, because there's other types of events that also want a National Anthem singer. This could be law enforcement events, law enforcement ceremonies, Veterans Day Parade, Memorial Day, golf tournaments, collegiate sports, of course, minor leagues, major leagues, which I'm going to go over at the end of the video, rodeos. After you've compiled your list of events that you have your eyes set on, right, you are going to start emailing all of these places, these sports teams, these event coordinators. Some of these events and sporting teams will have a webpage dedicated to National Anthem auditions and National Anthem submissions, or an email for a National Anthem submission. It gets tricky when they don't have either of those. In that case, we're going to have to do a little more research, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to look for some sort of directory, okay, for the event that you want to perform at, or the team that you want to perform for. You're going to look for some sort of directory, okay, or a contact us. In there, I want you to look for someone that has a title similar to what I'm about to name off. So that could be game presentation coordinator, live experience coordinator, fan engagement, event presentation, or something of the like. You're going to email one of these people, someone that has a job title similar to this, or even, personal relations, media, maybe marketing. Even if you don't think this is the person that books the talent for the National Anthem, you're going to send out an email because we are trying to get in contact with that person. And so whoever you send an email to, they'll probably write back and say, I'm not in charge of this. That's not my department, but this is the person that you want to get in contact with. Or they will CC the person that is in charge of the talent. And then we can go from there. If you're not finding anyone with these types of titles, then I just want you to go to the generic information email and send out your email to that person, your inquiry to that person. Okay. And when they get back to you, they're going to tell you this is the person that you want to get in contact with. If that generic email is not getting back to you in a timely manner, then I need you to call them. Just call the generic information phone number and ask them who's in charge of hiring the talent, who's in charge of hiring the musicians to sing the National Anthem for the event or, for the season. At the end of the day, we're just trying to get in contact with the right person. Okay, so we might have to go through a few people before we get to the one person that's in charge of the booking. That's who you're trying to get to. Okay, so fast forward. You've gotten to the person that's in charge of booking the musicians for the National Anthem. Now, a few things are going to happen. Either they're going to say, we have all the musicians, all the singers that we need for the season for the National Anthem. They're either going to hold in-person auditions and give you the information for that, or absolute best case scenario, this is what we're hoping for, they're going to say, yes, we would love to have you, and you're going to get booked. They're going to send you the dates that they have available, and you're going to pick from them. So let's go through each of them. Let's say you get rejected, right? They have all the singers, all the musicians that they need for the season. Do not ghost them. Do not ghost them, okay? We're professionals here. You are going to email them back. Yes, you will. And you're going to tell them something along the lines of, thank you so much for getting back to me. Please keep me in consideration for the next season, or keep me in consideration if something falls through. Please keep me in mind. Something along those lines. I've worded it better in emails. I can't remember off the top of my head, but pretty much what you want to do is let them know that you are available. Well, and that'll stay with them in the back of their mind. If something happens, if a singer gets, a sore throat, if they're sick, if an emergency happens, if whoever they already had booked isn't able to make it, now they know they have you on back burner. So they know, oh, well, I have this person. They said to keep them in mind. So let me email them and tell them, hey, we got an opening. Are you interested? And you're going to say, fuck yeah, I am. Yes, I am. Thank you so much. I'm so excited for the opportunity. So number two, there's an audition process, which is fine. If there's an audition process, if they get back to you and they say, hey, we're going to be holding auditions, then you kind of already have that leg up. You can get prepared for it. They'll give you the information. This is when the audition is. This is where it's going to be, or maybe it'll be, just a virtual one. I don't know. Best case scenario is that you get booked. That's the best case scenario. So you get booked. They send you the dates. You pick a date. And at least the week leading up, they'll be emailing you all of the details. If they don't, then you want to reach out to them and ask them, where do I got to be? Who's my point of contact for the day? Where am I parking? You Usually they'll ask you how many tickets do you need. Sometimes they'll have a limit on how many they can give out. So you make sure you get all of that stuff ahead of time. I like to ask what attire. I have my own look that I stick to. But for certain events might not be appropriate. It might not be appropriate for me to wear stilettos at the rodeo. They probably want me to wear, cowboy boots. Same thing for sporting events. Sometimes they want you to wear the team's jersey or wear the team swag. If you don't have any, in my experience, they offer to give you something to wear. Let's fast forward. You got your first national anthem gig. You're booked and blessed. I want you to record it. Make sure you record it. Whether it's, your friend in the stands, try to get the best angle of you performing the national anthem. Or if you can, ask whoever your point of contact was if you can get the recording of your national anthem, okay? You are going to start compiling these recordings. These are going to be your proof. This is going to become your resume, your musical resume of what you can do and your experience, right? Now, let's say you've done a few local national anthem, you've done a few college games, you've done a few rodeos, you've done a few minor league games. Now, we're ready for the major leagues, okay? This is my favorite part. What I want you to do, whatever local city, whatever city you're in, whatever your local team is, big team. I'm from the Bay Area, so I'm going to use the Bay Area as an example. I want you to type in your sports team that you want to do national anthem audition. I've found that a lot of major professional teams, they have a dedicated webpage for national anthem submissions, okay? The 49ers, they have a dedicated page that is an application that you have to submit. You need to put in all of your social media. You need to put in a link to your national anthem performance, which by this point, babe, you already got a few. You're not new to this. You're true to this. So now we're going to start submitting all these audition packets to the major leagues, okay? San Jose Sharks, they don't have a dedicated page, but they do have an email. You're going to take that email and you're going to send in your audition. If you guys want, I could show you what I write in my emails, what I wrote in my email for the San Jose Sharks that got me that gig, okay? And you're going to do this for every major league team that's within your vicinity or that you're willing to travel to. Personally, I think it is best to get a few national anthem gigs under your belt before you go straight for the major leagues. But if that's what you want to do, then maybe go for it. However, I do think that it's more impressive in their eyes if you do have that experience to back it up. So I really, really want to sing for the San Jose Sharks. So I made sure to sing for my local hockey team first. I really, really want to sing for an MLB team. So I've sang for my local baseball team, right? And collegiate teams. Hi. You keep submitting your auditions. I submitted an audition for the 49ers. They said that it's extremely competitive. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. I'm still going to throw my name out there. What's the worst they're going to tell me? No? Okay. Eventually, someone's going to tell you yes. Eventually, someone's going to tell you yes. You just need to be ambitious and persevere. I'm going to leave one more tidbit of advice. Call me old school. I don't care. These business cards right here cost me maybe $30, okay? You scan the QR code for the tech savvy. You get all my contact info there. If you're not tech savvy, I have all my info on the back of the card. I have my phone number, my email, my social media, okay, my name. I'm a singer. What am I doing? I'm singing, right? These cards by themselves have already gotten me so much opportunity. National anthem opportunities, collaborations with other musicians, okay? Joining a band, all from these business cards. Cost me like 30-something bucks for a couple hundred of them, okay? Once you really start putting yourself out there, people are going to want to know you. They're going to come up to you. They're going to want to know how to get in contact with you. I prefer to give out business cards, but you can have a QR code that they could scan so that they can get in contact with you and they can email you, they could call you. Be ready. Once you start getting your name out there, you're getting all these gigs, they're going to want to know you. They're going to want to know you. They're going to want to get in contact with you because you're a great musician. You're a great singer. They want you at their event. You need to be ready to go. When they say, hey, how can we get in contact with you? Right here, babe. Here you go. I'll give you my business. And how sick does it sound to say, oh, take my business card. Okay. I think that's everything. I could easily do a part 2 with, how to find places, give you like a live example on how to find events, how I search them up. I could show you guys what I write in my emails. I could show you guys my signature block. Yeah, I hope that this has been helpful. I know it's been long-winded. It's just, there's so much to go through, but I am praying that all of you get the gigs that you want and that you sing at the places that you want to sing and that the doors open for you that want to be open. No one else has your voice. No one else has your exact talent. You are one of one. You are made perfectly in God's image, and He has given you a talent. Sorry if you're not religious. This is what I believe. He has given you a talent, and it needs to be shared with the world. And do it even if you're scared. Do it even if you're nervous, okay? Do it even if your voice is shaking, all right? But just go out there and do it. Do it if you mess up, whatever. You just keep doing it. The right people will find you. The right opportunities will find you, okay?